Welcome to the second episode of the Smoothie Boys.
It's good to be here, man. Oh, you doing
Well,
like
you
an
sort of
intro or something?
jumped the gun there.
Sorry, man. Sorry, man.
Well, I'm the host, Morgan. With me today as my co-host, I have Jim Newen.
That's me. And we've got here, all the way from America, California.
Yeah, it's good to be here, man. Timothy Bones, man.
Timothy Bones.
That's what I'm all about. It's great to be here. What's the listenership on this show like, man?
Thus far,
3 or 4 listeners,
Yeah,
sometimes 2.
4.
most of the time it's us, and I guess you, T-Bone?
The two-
Can I call you T-Bone?
A lot of people do. It's kind of the reason I call myself Timothy Bones.
Yeah. What's your real name?
I don't want to say, man. The government names and stuff.
Is it T-Bone?
Oppression and all that. We don't. So
how did you come up with
Before we get
Timothy
started,
Bones?
it's not. I didn't name myself. You know, it's like something grows up in the hood. You just get called that, out flipping coin and stuff. But I gotta just add. You said there's 4 listeners.
Yeah.
2 of them are us.
Well, you do.
Sometimes we've been our parents.
I'm just doing the math here.
Well, yeah, you do the math.
You know, they say time is money, and I'm spending a lot of my time
Well,
doing this show.
They also say that 2 is company, 3 is a crowd.
Yeah,
so
but they
4's
say-
over the amount that we
Look,
would
you got to
like.
understand where I'm coming from. Just real quick, I'm coming from time is money, and I'm doing this show, and I'm going to be here for, an hour?
What do you mean? You're
And
coming
then
from time
2
is
hours,
money?
actually.
Or is that that's the
Okay, no,
The next segment cancelled
Look.
out, so we're taking over.
I'm just saying that ain't nobody listening to this shit. Why am I even here? I don't
Because
want to be
you-
rude. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to say, like, on the real, why am I even here?
To get down
very funny, Timothy Bones. Very, very funny. Okay, so what you mentioned before that you are a coin flipper?
Yeah, man, I've been flipping coin like 12 years now. I'm actually one of the highest ranked in the world. I got an 85% success rate, as in I can flip coin.
Yeah. Well, we can all do that. I'm 100%
No.
successful at flipping coins.
No, I'm guessing which side of the coin comes. I go competitions. There's massive worldwide tournaments, man. This is the thing. Flipping coin, people think it's just a game of chance. People always say, isn't it 50-50? And I go, it's 50-50 if you're bad at it.
Yes.
It's 85-15 if you're Timothy fucking Bones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the thing that I say like all the time, like 3-4 times a day. So I'll probably say it a few more times.
3-4 times a day. Cool. I look forward to hearing it 2 or 3 more times.
Now, are you a heads person or are you a tails
Look,
person?
man,
Be honest.
This is the thing. This people.
Be honest.
That's always the fucking question. And the thing is, it's all in the mind. The game depends. You know, it defines it in the spin. You go and you spin, and you have to know. And this is the amateurs. They may even go heads every time, and that's why it might be 50-50. Because statistically, that's how it falls. It's blackjack, man. It's chess. You got to look ahead of the game. You got to know what the next 4 flips are gonna be if you want to get your success rate up. Now, there's a few guys in the world that can beat me. I'm talking there's 1 or 2, 86, 87%. These are the best in the world history.
What's
but
that?
I'm up there, and I beat them before.
Jimmy Legs and Marco Anatomy. Is that what they're called?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, Timothy Bones. So
So
Yeah,
are you
T-bone.
actually a professional flipper or are you just a lucky guess?
Dude, professional.
Because
I
you
can
refer
make
to as
money. That's the
professional
thing.
flipper.
Tell me where you work. What are you, like a fucking nurse or some shit? You can only work in a hospital. No offense. No offense. No offense.
That's black.
No offense. No
That's
offense.
dark.
You can only work in a hospital. There's only a few hospitals. There's not that many jobs. You know, I can go anywhere in the world and flip coin, bet that coin, double or nothing, and I can make my living that way. So that's what I do, man. I'm flipping coins.
Well, I mean, this whole time that we've been chatting with you, I don't know if the listeners can hear, but you've just constantly been flipping a coin this whole time. Have you been in your
It's
head?
practice, man. You got to be in the game all day.
Yeah.
If you're only in the game at night, you're missing half the games.
So have you been constantly guessing in your head whether it's heads or tails?
You know what? It's a mixture of guessing. It's a mixture of intuition.
Sorry. Have you been playing that part of the game though, or have you just been flipping, practicing your flip?
It's a bit of both, man. Again, you can't ever be locked down to anything. And that's the problem with the government system right now, like the whole political system. It's this 2-party system, and I'm trying to vote for preferences.
Yeah.
And I got 100 preferences on my Senate list, and I'm going like, am I meant to number all these? You know? When I see numbers like that, I'm just thinking of flipping coins. I can't fill out this fucking thing, and that's the problem right now. So that's why things are so messed up, and that's why I'm not getting a job and I'm not paying no taxes, man, because it's
Yeah.
got to be coin flipping.
I'm imagining that you and the other coin flippers, like Jimmy Muscle.
I don't hang out with those pricks, man, because it's competition, man.
No, but I mean, you must have
competition.
coin flipper battles, whether they're friendly or not.
You know, I used to do it at parties. It's like a party trick.
Yeah.
You know, 85% of the time I'm getting it right, so I would do it just showing off a little bit. But after a while, you go pro. You know, you don't keep playing like that. You go to Vegas. You play like the heavy cards, like the big hitters. You know, they're flipping 50-cent coins and stuff. You don't play with the amateurs anymore because it's just easy money at that point, and it's kind of showing off. I'm not all about that. You know, it's T-bone.
Yeah.
So what kind of training does a professional flipper like you go through? I mean, is there a special diet? Do you do certain exercises, or do you do some sort of finger exercises at home?
Okay, yeah, definitely for sure. There's like I gotta chew my thumbnail, because that's where I do my main flipping. So right thumbnail, I gotta keep it like fucking manicured up. You know what I'm saying? I don't use nail polish or nothing. But some of these dudes, they got nail polish up the ass. Yeah. So I'm keeping that.
I know what you're talking about. Nail polish.
What color nail polish do you do fancy?
Oh man, there's fucking Jonesy up on the black nail polish, but he's fallen off the last few years. His going down. His ratios are going down. So I personally think he might want to try a different color. You know what I'm saying?
What about you? What's your favorite color?
I don't do nail polish, man. I'm just all about thumb exercises. So anything where I use my thumb, I do like a lot of wearing a thimble and knitting. I do a lot of thumb wrestling, but you got to be sure that you don't have a tournament coming up, because you sprain a thumb, you're out for the season, man.
I can imagine.
And you're living off garbage for a week because you can't eat because you haven't been flipping coin. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, other activities. I do know what you're saying. Okay. Other activities that wouldn't usually require a thumb. Do you replace your other fingers with, for example?
I'm gonna need an example.
Okay, masturbating.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
You get your two thumbs and you sort of stroke up and down.
Nah, see, that's the
thing. Do you have a vagina,
or do you go between your index and your middle finger?
No, I make like a beehive cage with my fingers interlocked around my shaft.
Yeah.
Thumbs folded in.
Yeah.
And then I rub it like a Chinese burn. So you have to play with your technique. But honestly, man, like, I haven't masturbated in a while because I'm all about getting that pussy. So I flip coin, get pussy, flip pussy, get coin. You know, it's the same thing. It's what I'm all about.
Two sides of the same coin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pussies are really cute. So look, how does someone like me? I've been interested in flipping my whole life. Okay, my whole 2 weeks.
It's always going on.
And how does one really get into the industry? How does one just start out? Is there a school for this? Where do I go? Do I talk to you? Can you get me in? Can you get me in?
Is it more a school of thought?
You get known, they'll find you, man. They'll find you. They'll get your number and they'll flip that coin. So,
yeah, because sometimes I go to birthday parties and I do.
But what you've got to understand is
every 2 or 3 times.
Shut the fuck up. What you got to understand is even just asking me how to get into the system, it's an insult. It's a slap in the face.
Yeah.
You know, I don't go up to the best ballet dancer who spent her whole life wearing blocks on her toes, trying to get those fucking things going.
No.
I don't go up to her and go, how can I do what you do? Or an Olympic gold medal gymnast.
That would be offensive.
I mean, for example,
you've got to realize this is my life, man. This is my life.
That's ridiculous. I mean, that's like walking up to a professional skateboarder and just saying, hey, how do I get into coin flipping?
Or just walking up to a
that's what you're saying.
That's what you're saying. Asking for a blowjob for free.
It's like going up to
going
up to a prostitute and saying, "Hey, how do I get into coin flipping?" It's like that, isn't it?
No,
or walking up to a chef and saying,
"Hold on, shut the fuck up,
pissing in his face for no reason."
Shut the fuck up. T-Bone speaking. There's professional singers, right? Opera singers, Pavarotti, and all these.
You wouldn't walk up to them and say, "How do I get into coin flipping?"
No,
that would
just be offensive. That's like an insult to their culture.
You fucking Aussies, man. You Aussies just don't get it. You're like. You just don't get it, man. You're as thick as a fucking $2 coin. What I'm trying to say is, some people can do something. For example, singing. Everyone has a fucking mouth and a voice box.
Yeah, exactly.
Not everyone can sing like fucking Kesha. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So you wouldn't walk up to Kesha and say, how do I get into coin flipping?
No,
you wouldn't.
I'm the Kesha of coin flipping,
it's offensive. It's racist. It's like going up to a midget and saying, hey, give me a blowjob. For no money charge. Yeah, just give me a blowjob.
Okay,
not even giving
follow-up question.
I'm losing it, man.
Follow-up
I'm about to flip my coin
midget,
right here.
How do I get into coin flipping, midget? As a follow-up question, you would ask them.
There is a midget
it's like
tossing
walking
underground
up to a dump truck driver and saying, "Give me a blowjob."
And also,
for 5 cents or less.
Yeah, and how do I get into
That's
coin
offensive. That's racist.
flipping? Yeah.
Okay,
That's an insult
I guess what you're
to
saying
the
is
government
you guys are.
and to the Constitution of America.
You guys are
even though we live in
I
Australia
think
right now.
Timothy Bones, what you're saying is you didn't coin the term professional coin flipper. Is your favorite rap artist 50 Cent?
Okay, now this is a question I haven't been asked before,
Yeah.
and it's something that I'm not prepared to talk about at this moment.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Good. I was making fun of you. I was belittling your career. You know, 50 Cent. It's refers to a coin. So, but it's also the name of a rapper. That's why I was making fun of you. How you've been a great guest today. Thank you so much.
Thanks for
Timothy
having me on,
Bones.
guys. It was great.
It's been really cool having you here.
I can't wait for your fucking 2 fans
Really-
to give me a call.
Really
Get me
learnt
to
a
flip
lot
some coin.
about the flip-off industry, and thanks for coming on. I think you should leave now.
He was just flipping us off on the way out.
Next time we'll have rap artist 50 Cent, which is actually why we asked that question.
Yeah, I wanted to
in.
know if he knew him.
Yeah,
I wanted to know if Jim Newen knew him as well.
that's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay.
And so look, we'll see you guys next week or tomorrow. Maybe we might have nothing to do. We don't work.
Well, thank you very much for listening to this podcast. Tune in next time.
Fuck.